Hello, good morning. Oh, sorry, I just got out of bed. But it isn't time for sleeping. It is time to check out this game that just came out, and I've been looking forward to for a while. We are going to play Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. It's so DS. The art is so good. It was them. It was the shadowy figure. It's a very Urasawa. What? What's that knocking? Is somebody at my door?
Open up! This is the police!
The police? You have 5 seconds until we bust this door down. 5, 4, okay, alright. Hold on, I'm getting up.
Put your hands where I can see them. You're under arrest.
Under arrest? What for?
You know what you did, you heartless monster.
A murder has taken place in this very room, and you're the culprit. What? What is going on here? That's right, buddy. A murder took place in this very room only a short time ago. But that's impossible. I've been in here all night. You really aren't helping your case, pal. This is my hotel room, room 105 on the first floor. Man is out for blood. Officer, are you sure you have the right room? Shut it! I don't want to hear another word out of you. How can I get him to listen to me? Must be in the wrong place, but how can I prove that to him? I need to find out more about this murder. Still playing dumb, eh? Criminals like you make me sick. It's 999. Yeah, it's so DS. Hello, Tsukiyong. To think you could throw a man out of a window 5 stories to his death and then lie about it. It's simply nauseating. Okay, how do I present the fact that if he fell 5 stories, he couldn't have come from my room on the first floor? Officer, oh, there we go. You said a man was thrown out of the window of this room and fell 5 stories to his death? That's right! But that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh yeah? And why not, wise guy? Because we're on the first floor! But I was told room 105. Oh, or was it 501? 501, Officer Loader. Whoa! Scary guy. Oh, never mind. Boss! You were taking so long to join us at the scene, I was beginning to wonder if you got lost. But I see now you were just harassing this young man.
That's right, sir. My mistake, sir.
The rest of the team is waiting for you upstairs. I'll join you in a minute.
Sure, yes, sir.
Apologies for Officer Loader. He can sometimes get a little carried away, you know? Hey, are you alright? You know, you're not actually under arrest. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Yeah, I'm alright, just what exactly is going on here? A perfectly reasonable question. I guess I could let you in on the situation. It's the least I could do after my officer disturbed your sleep so rudely. Hey, what's your name? Oh my god, I have to put in my name. No.A. No.A? Did I hear that right? Yep, that's me. Nice to meet you, No.A. I'm Detective Daltrey. What would you like to know? The murder. Was somebody really murdered here? Earlier tonight, a man fell to his death from a room on the 5th floor of this hotel through a shattered window. It's a bit of an odd situation, but despite Officer Loader's enthusiasm, it's too early to say a foul play was involved. Anyway, I'm shocked you slept through all the commotion. Didn't you hear the sirens? I don't think so. Heavy sleeper, huh? I could tell you just a little bit more if you'd like. Dude, that's a lot more. This guy wants to yap. This guy said, I'm doing my job right now, and I want to yap about it. We haven't ID'd him yet, but he's a man in his mid-30s or so. Like I said, the victim fell from a room on the 5th floor. Curiously, though, the room he fell from was unoccupied. Technically, nobody should have been in there at all. Strange, right? The victim hit the ground pretty close to the hotel's entrance, so it caused quite a scene. A lot of the guests here are still roaming around downstairs trying to figure out what's going on. I wonder if that includes Emma and Professor Martin. Well, I think I've said enough. I better get back to the crime scene. You alright now? He knows Japanese well, yeah. Yeah, I'm all good, thanks. I wonder where this is supposed to take place. Fantastic. Now if you'll just put on these handcuffs. I'm kidding. Man, you Americans really have no sense of humor, huh? Okay, well, my main character is American. Yeah, very funny. Is it really that obvious I'm American? I mean, Canadian? Anyway, don't stay up too late, kid. Get some sleep. Sweet dreams. Get some sleep. After all that, impossible. My night is ruined. Well, as long as I'm awake, I guess I might as well check out all the commotion downstairs. Wonder if Emma and Professor Martin are awake. Oh, I can go to places. So it's true, huh? Hey, is that? Hey, Emma! Oh, No.A, where have you been? Don't tell me you slept through all of this. Kind of a funny story about that, actually. Oh, yeah? You did, didn't you? That's just like you. Yeah, I'll, tell you later, so I guess someone really did die here. Yeah, just back there is where it all happened, I think. You can see the broken window if you look up at the 5th floor. It's hard to tell from here, but it Looks like they drew an outline on the street in the spot where they first found the body. Wow, I can't believe it. Pretty scary, right? I sort of wanted to get a closer look at the investigation, but the police are keeping people away from the scene. A closer look? Are you serious? I know, it's morbid, but I can't help but be a little curious, aren't you? A little? Have you seen Professor Martin around? Oh, yeah, he was here a second ago. I think he went to get more information from one of the police officers. I'm sure he just wants to make sure everything is safe. Oh, there he is over there. I wonder what they're talking about. I think he saw us. Why he got kind of a dumpy though? Look at like his waistline. It's crazy. He's got an hourglass figure. He's like, whoop. Hello, Noah. I see you've finally woken up. Yeah. So what's the situation here? Well, they didn't tell me much. They're saying there's no danger, but that we should be cautious. I think they're just as confused as the rest of us, frankly. This is some ghastly business regardless. I must apologize that our trip would end in this way. Oh, it's fine, Professor. It's not your fault. Besides, it'll be an interesting story to tell everyone back home. She's really enjoying this, isn't she? This girl's kind of weird. I think she's like one of those true crime fans. Yes, well, I agree with the police that the safest place for us to be right now would be behind the locked doors of our rooms. I would suggest the two of you head back inside as soon as possible. We will, Professor. Yeah, our rooms are real safe, at least until the cops come knocking. We have an early day tomorrow. Remember that our train departs at 7:10 a.m. Yeah, I saw there's a train in this game. I saw that there was a train. I know it'll be hard to sleep after all this commotion, but please try your best. I'll meet you both in the lobby at 6:30, okay? Sleep well now. Good night. Good night, Professor. I guess it is getting late. Maybe we should go back inside. Aha! If it isn't our prime suspect returning to the scene of the crime. Woo, someone died, Yippee. She's like, oh my god, it's so bad that someone died, but I want to go see what happened. I want to know about the details. Oh, it's so interesting. Girl. Oh, hello, detective. Prime suspect? Detective? Excuse me? It's a long story. You just couldn't resist coming down here, could you? You know, that kind of curiosity might get you in trouble someday. Detective, what's going on here? Is Noah in trouble? Oh, no, we're just having a laugh, right, buddy? So funny. Hoo-wee, too funny. Well, I just came to check on the status of the investigation down here, so... Oh, have you discovered anything new, Detective? Who's asking? Oh, my name's Emma. Noah and I are both college students from America. I was just... Where are we? It looks like Europe. Curious? Yes, just curious. College students, huh? What are you studying? Oh, English literature. Really? Huh. Your friend here doesn't strike me as the type. Don't judge a book by its cover, detective. Well, let's see. If you study literature, you must be pretty inquisitive, interested in human behavior, curious, resourceful, perhaps. I probably shouldn't, but to be honest, we're about to wrap things up. We're pretty certain we found just about everything there is to find, and yet, maybe it couldn't hurt if we took one last look around with some fresh eyes on the scene. So I'll tell you what, just over there is where the body was found. Don't worry, it isn't there anymore. Why don't you two take a quick look? I'll give you a few minutes and you let me know if you spot anything interesting. Deal? He's like, oh my god, we don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe we can get these tourists to do our work for us. You're gonna let us investigate the crime scene? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Who knows, maybe you'll see something we overlooked. Plus, let's just say I owe your friend a favor. What do you think? Seems like a rare opportunity. I think we should take it. How is this acceptable police procedure? Are you sure this is okay? Wait, Emma! Looks like she's getting a head start. Come on, don't be so uptight. It's fine, trust me. You'll have fun. This guy's idea of fun is a little suspect, but I can't deny I'm curious. He's gaslighting you. Yeah, he's doing the Tom Sawyer. He's like, wow, it's so fun to paint this fence. You know what? Sure, why not? That's the spirit. I'll be right over there if you find anything or have any questions. Good luck. This is the spot. Let's see if we can find anything. Oh, wow, I have a pointer for this. This is where the body landed, huh? Yeah, right in between that lamppost and the bush. Should we take a closer look? Yeah, sure, let's just try to stay out of the way. Alright, let's see what we can find. Some shards of glass from the broken window are scattered on the ground. Better watch our step. Blood. Oh man, do you see this, Emma? That must be a blood stain. Yeah, how awful. It looks like most of it is centered around his lower torso. Ugh, I'm gonna be sick. His lower torso. That's interesting. How so? Because it's not an injury he would have gotten from falling out the window. Exactly. He died from a fall, right? Why would he be bleeding from his stomach? That's a really good point, actually. We should ask the detective about that. Yeah, it is kind of where that step is. Honestly, it could have just, like, busted him up when he hit it. How's the search going? Ah, you noticed that too. The body had a number of cuts, some of them pretty deep. We found blood on the pieces of the broken window in the hotel room, so... Oh, the glass, that's right. Still, that's a good catch. I didn't mention the cuts before, so I can tell you're really thinking things through. Keep it up. Thank you, sir, we will. Fortunately, we don't currently have any evidence or witnesses pointing to a culprit. Assuming there is one, of course.
You want to know about me?
Well, sure, let's see. I'm 36, single, have been married once. I finished 4th in my class at Galloway University with a major in criminal justice and a minor in theater performance, and... Uh-oh, I didn't expect a life story. You seem disinterested.
Too much information? Ha!
If you're wondering why I'm letting you investigate, well, let's just say I like to rely on my instincts. So, oh my god! His detective instinct! My bosses don't like it, but they can't argue when I get results. And I have a good feeling you two will find something. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Excuse me. Guy watching everything from his room on the 2nd floor. He's not being very subtle about it. Oh, that's just creepy. I'm not sure I like being watched from above like that. I think he should mind his own business. This is a real crime scene, not some kind of show. Girl! Weren't you doing the same thing just a few minutes ago? Huh? No, not at all. I was just curious. For the right reasons. And he's not. Okay. Whatever. Just a street light. Yeah, no action at all here. Probably just a drunken accident. Shh, over. Oh, and he's up to his antics again. Yup, civilians. Even worse, they look like tourists. Why can't he just be normal? Shh, over. Don't say anything. I just know we'll all get in trouble for this if it gets out. God, how can a guy like that make detective anyway? Shh, over. This is humiliating. Nothing here. Anything in the bush? It's a shame he just missed this bush. I wonder if it would have broken his fall. From that high up? I don't think so, Noah. This isn't a movie. I don't know, that bush looks pretty thick to me. Hold on. I think I see something in the bush. Noah, let's look a little closer. Yeah, I think she's right. Let's take a look. Is that a wallet? That's what it looks like. Quick, let's tell the detective. Let's talk to Daltrey. Hey, bro. None of you looked in the bush, huh? Typical mistake. A wallet in the bush? Hold on a second. Well, would you look at that? Good eyes, you two. This could very well be a huge piece of evidence. Do you think it belonged to the victim, or maybe the killer? Well, there is an ID in it, but I'm afraid I can't tell you who it belongs to. That would be against protocol. Oh, so now he cares about protocol. Oh, well, all right. I understand, detective. Man, now I just feel like a jerk. He's gonna tell us. All right, how about this? I may not be able to tell you directly who this wallet belongs to, but if you just happen to guess the identity of its owner, maybe I can tell you if you're on the right track. But detective, how could we possibly guess that correctly? It could be anybody. Listen, being a detective is about much more than merely collecting evidence. Sometimes you need to take that evidence and make a deduction. Look around the scene, talk to some of the other officers, see if you can narrow down a list of suspects, then tell me what you think. But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. If you guess incorrectly, it's game over. Game over? What does that mean? Okay, you ready? Have fun. When you think you know who the wallet belongs to, just talk with me about them in the same way you talk with me about anything. He's testing us, Noah. Come on, let's see if we can figure this out. Yeah, I feel like it's just like one of the officers dropped it while they were investigating. I think you're right. There's already nobody in front of me to talk to. Okay. Looks like he's investigating the spot where they found the body. Police officer. He doesn't seem to be doing much of anything.
Hey, you! What are you two doing here? This area is off limits. Leave now or else I'm bringing you downtown.
You again, calm down. Your boss said we could help investigate.
You expect me to believe Detective Daltrey would allow civilians into an active crime scene?
Well, I do believe it. That sure sounds like something he'd do. My apologies. Thought you were supposed to be helping investigate the hotel room? Why are you back down here?
Oh, told me they didn't need me, so they sent me back down. But it's okay. I'm ready to help no matter where I'm told to be.
I'm getting the sense that this guy's presence isn't wanted in either location. So can I help you with anything, or? What's this about a wallet in the bush? Huh, that's weird. Why is that weird? Oh, well, I was gonna check the bush before, but I was told it was already checked and that nothing was found. I have a hard time believing Detective Daltrey would miss something like that. He's very observant, you know. So they checked the bush earlier but didn't find the wallet. Does that mean it wound up in there after the investigation already started? What if it's Daltrey's wallet?
Detective Daltrey is my hero. I don't care what the other officers say. They got him all wrong.
So what if he doesn't do things by the book? He's always looking out for people. There's nobody on Earth with a bigger heart. Someday I hope to work my way up to detective so I can solve crimes and help people just like him. What do you think, huh? Think I have what it takes to be a detective? Yeah, sure, man. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. We don't know anything about the victim yet. He wasn't carrying any form of ID, no wallet or anything. Pretty strange. From what I was told, the crime was reported very shortly after it happened. Someone in the hotel heard the glass shatter and called us right away after they looked out the window and saw a body. The station's right down the street, so we got here pretty quick. Nobody's been on the scene but us. Okay. Let's review what we know about the scene. Apparently, only the police have been at the scene of the crime since it happened. Officer Loader told us that when Detective Dalcher investigated the bush earlier, it was clear of any evidence. Stay out of trouble. So, I'm thinking it's either like Loader or Daltrey's. Because Loader seems like someone who would lose his wallet. But Daltrey was the one actually, like, ruffling around in the bush. Officers using a walkie-talkie. Yeah, and on top of that, get this. It happened again. Yeah, I know. It's the second time this month he's lost it at a crime scene. He's such a mess. Oh, it's, who's he talking about? Is he talking about Daltrey? Can't believe he lost it again. I feel like he's talking about Daltrey, because he was talking about how he's pissed off at Daltrey before. I think it's Daltrey's wallet. But let's save in case it's game over. How's the search going? When you think you know who the wallet's owner is, just talk to me about whoever it is. Probably already have a list of people to talk to with me about, don't you? Don't think too rigidly. When you think you know the wallet's owner, just bring them up to me the same way you talk to me about anything. Okay. You! Wait, are you saying you think this is my wallet? Yeah. I'm afraid that answer is correct! Wow, I can't believe you figured it out. You see, I always keep my wallet in the left pocket of my jacket. But a few weeks ago, I tore a hole in it, not told a hole. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of an investigation, muscle memory takes over and I forget about the hole, so I guess it fell out while I was trekking the bush earlier. Oh, don't give me that look. Haven't you ever dropped something by accident? Not while investigating a crime scene. All right. I recognize this seems pretty unprofessional, but I assure you, I really am very good at my job. I'm just a bit clumsy is all. Well, detective, I'm glad we helped you find your wallet. Yeah, thank you both very much. I'd give you a tip for this, but sadly, I'm not carrying any cash. How convenient. Okay. Detective, I think we just found something really important. Oh my god, they found something. Oh, is that right? Excuse me a minute. I wonder what that was all about. Oh! As much as I appreciate your help, I think you two had better go back to your rooms now. Did you find something important, Detective? Oh, nothing much. I just think you guys should go before it gets back to my boss that I let tourists investigate a crime scene. Oh, shoot. Just when we were starting to find some things. Huh. He didn't seem to care too much about that before. I don't know what changed his mind. That's alright, Detective. Thanks for letting us take a look around. Anytime? Well, probably not anytime. In fact, more likely never again. You two are naturals, I can tell. Just remember, as fun as investigating can be, this line of work is serious business. And when you're looking for the truth, well, you might not always like what you find. Is he trying to give us profound advice, or is he just making excuses about the wallet? But don't let that stop you. A true investigator will stop at nothing until the truth is revealed, no matter what. Understood? Understood, Detective. Have a good night, you two, and I hope you enjoyed your time in Vendreka, excluding this whole mess, of course. Set up to find his wallet? Yeah, he's like, maybe I can get these tourists to find my wallet for me. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, at least about as fun as investigating someone's death can be. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be so nonchalant. It's pretty scary and sad. We should go back inside. It's almost midnight. Yeah, we should. I'll see you tomorrow, No.A. Good night. Night, Emma. Well, I've had enough of playing detective for one night. Time for bed. I'm still not very tired, though. Whoa. Those fast footsteps. They were going up those stairs. Also, this is such a creepy painting to have just like giant right next to the bed. Man, I'm never gonna get to sleep. A knock? Oh no, not again. No.A? No.A, are you awake? Emma? Yeah, hang on, 1 second. Hi, No.A. Sorry to bother you so late. It's just, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about what happened. Yeah, me too. I need to take my mind off it somehow. Well, how about we talk about something else for a bit then? Well, have you thought about what you're gonna write your term paper about yet? Oh, yeah. The Vendrekan Revolution's effect on contemporary Vendrekan literature. That could be interesting. What writers are you gonna focus on? Oh, that's, there's so many good ones. I don't want to leave anyone out, you know? No, be specific. Claude Rains. You know, you can just tell me if you have no ideas. I'm not gonna judge you. Much. Oof, that hurts. Listen, No.A, as your tutor, I have a responsibility to ensure you take this assignment seriously. Not to mention, I vouched for you when Martin was on the fence about letting you come on this trip. He usually only accepts seniors for directed study, remember? Yeah, I know. I wish she'd stop calling herself my tutor. It's so embarrassing. So, please think about it. I can help you with it too if you'd like. No, it's fine, trust me. I plan on gathering my thoughts once we get on the train tomorrow. Great, I believe in you. Train. I'm so looking forward to this. I never imagined I'd get to travel on a luxury train. We'll be riding for 3 whole days. That's where the real murder is gonna happen. It's always trains, classic place. Classic murder location. Feels so romantic, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. It would have been a lot faster to just fly out of Vendreka back to London, but... Oh, but trains are so much more charming. We'll get to travel straight through the European countryside. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, No.A. We're so lucky Martin has connections. You sound so excited. I am, aren't you? Come on, even just a little. Sure, I don't really like flying anyway. One flight from London back to New York is fine with me. I'm just sad that the trip is already over, you know? Ventrica is so beautiful. Martin's lucky he got to grow up here. You think Martin already went back to sleep? Oh, definitely. He doesn't like to stay up late. I shouldn't tell you this, but one semester, the school rescheduled his film class to Wednesday night. It was a 3-hour class, so it didn't end until 10. After a screening of some really long war movie from the 30s, we all sat there waiting for him to turn on the lights, but he was asleep. Oh no, was the movie that boring? Oh no, the movie was fascinating, but when it's past your bedtime and you've seen it 100 times, well, that's so funny. I can't even imagine it. He's usually so intimidating in class. You think so? I don't know. He's not so bad when you get to know him. If you need any advice, just ask. I'm always happy to help. Hello, parentheses. Just a minute, Emma. I have to pet my cat. Hello, baby. How's it going? Yeah? Well, you're so soft. Baby. Yeah, good girl. Come here. Come here. Murder. I was hoping we could talk about something else, you know? It isn't that I'm not still curious about the case, it's just I'll never get to sleep if I keep thinking about it. Feeling pretty sleepy now. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna try to get some sleep again. Thanks for talking with me, No.A. I think I feel better now. Yeah, me too. Good night, Emma. See you tomorrow. Night, No.A. Hey, don't chew on that. I'm sorry this happened, but we still must go through with the plan. I don't know if I can. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You must be on the train tomorrow. If you aren't, I don't want you to die too. Please. Oh, is there an OP? Oh man, the presentation of this is so good. They like nailed the vibe. I hope nobody dies, Uwu. Hi, Bun. Somebody else already died. It's too late. You know, Emma's right. This is kind of nice. Very cozy. We don't have anything like this in America. And if we did, I'm sure I couldn't afford it. What a shame. Well, I'm just gonna kick back these next few days, enjoy the ride, and think about that term paper. What should I even write about? I wonder if Emma's thinking the same thing. No, knowing her, she probably already has her whole essay outlined. I'm gonna need to catch up. Maybe I should start brainstorming some ideas. I have to rest too. I work on Saturday as well. Oh no! Have a good sleep, have a good rest, and good luck at work. No.A, can I come in? Oh, hey Emma. Yeah, the door's open. What's up? Whoa, this train is so nice. Hey, is everything all right? No.A, something very strange is going on. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but will you listen to me for a minute? I need to make sure I'm not crazy. I want to play this game too someday, so I shouldn't lock in. It's nailing the, like, DS Mystery VN vibes so accurately. Of course, what's on your mind? Okay, let me just start at the beginning. After we departed, I decided to get up and take a look around. Eventually, I made my way to the observation car in the back of the train because I wanted to check out the outdoor platform. I stood outside for a bit to get some fresh air. I thought I was alone, but then I heard something. There was a woman behind me, sitting by herself in one of the seats. She looked like she had been crying. Oh my god, look, it's the thumbnail. But without No.A. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. No, that's all right. I'm sorry if I startled you. I know it was none of my business, but seeing her like that, I just wanted to help somehow. I asked her if she was okay, and we got to talking a bit. It seemed to calm her down a little, so I offered to buy her a drink in the lounge car. Oh my god, Emma's making moves. The blurriness of YouTube because it doesn't know Wi-Fi adds to this. She was really very nice, but she seemed troubled, like something was on her mind. She wouldn't be specific, and I wanted to respect her privacy, but... Noah, get on there! She was so apologetic. There was one thing she said to me. You're a very nice girl, but I really don't deserve your kindness. It made me very sad for someone to feel that way. We were probably in the lounge car for half an hour or so. Then I didn't sleep much last night and I was starting to feel really tired, so I told her I was going to take a nap, but that we should meet up in the same spot for lunch later. She agreed and I left. So, did you meet up for lunch? No, Noah, that's the problem. I can't find her. What do you mean? I went back to the lounge car around noon. She wasn't there. I waited a few minutes, but this is the weird thing. I asked the bartender if he'd seen her, and he said no. So she never came back? No, I mean, he said he never saw her at all. He told me that when I came to the lounge car earlier, I was alone. Ooh, ghost. What? I argued with him for a bit, but he was insistent. I said there must be some mistake, but... Okay, well, was there anyone else who saw you with this woman? Well, there were 3 other people in the lounge car while we were talking. An old man and 2 men wearing polos. They weren't there when I went back, but there was also that strange couple. When the 2 of us were going from the observation car to the lounge car, we passed the cabin as a man and a woman were coming out. I swear they gave us the funniest look. I went back to their cabin and asked them if they'd seen her, and the woman told me the same thing as the bartender. Call a priest! It's like she never existed at all. I don't mean to sound skeptical, but you're sure you met this woman? It wasn't just like a vivid dream or something? Noah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you, it's just, this is pretty weird. No, it's okay. I know it sounds crazy, but Noah, I know that I met this woman. She's real. I don't know why everyone's claiming she isn't, but I'm really worried about her. She didn't just seem upset, she seemed frightened. I can't explain it. It was just a look she gave me. What if something happened to her? Okay, let's not panic here. I'm sure this is all just a misunderstanding. How about you and I look around a bit and see if we can find her? Could we? Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you with this. Not a problem. We should also look for those people you were with in the lounge car. Maybe we could talk to that couple again and anyone else who might have seen you together. Don't worry, Emma. We'll get to the bottom of this. Thank you, Noah. All right. We have no time to lose. How about we start with the lounge car, see if any of those men came back. Emma thought she bagged a baddie, but then she got ghosted. Sad day. Oh, and this woman, did you happen to get her name? What did she look like? Her name. Oh, shoot. Why can't I remember? My memory's fuzzy for some reason. I thought it began with an A, but she was tall with dark hair. She was wearing a gray coat and a dress. Maybe in her late 20s, early 30s. I'm sorry, that's all that comes to mind. Alright, that's a start. Let's see what we can find out. I will be right back. I have to poop. Yeah, she's like our Maya. She's actually... Earlier, there was like a murder at the hotel, and she was like really nosy about it. And she was like, oh my god, I'm so curious about the murder. And I was like, she's kind of Akane, high-key. I will be right back after poop. Ah! I have returned. Ah! I made myself disappear instead of my poop sign. I'm back and I pooped. Also, I just realized I should put chat on the other side. Me. Alright. Let's go. Oh, before we go, do you have your notepad? You should take it with you, just in case we learn anything important. Or if you get any ideas for your paper while we're out and about. Even now, still thinking about the term paper. Okay, I'll bring it. Notepad. Aha. Alright, let's go to the lounge. Fast? Yeah, I'm quick. I'm a super pooper. Not a lot of people here, huh? Is that the detective? Is that Daltrey? Yeah, I don't recognize anyone. Let's ask around. Maybe someone here knows something. Okay, I have to check them before I talk to them. Is that not Dalton? Also, this train is so nice. Holy shit. Wait a second. Is that? Well, 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 if it isn't my favorite murder suspect, fancy meeting you here. Detective Daltrey, what are you doing here? Hey now, that's no way to greet an old friend, is it? How are you doing, young lady? Oh, I am okay, but Detective, what are you doing here? As usual, nobody's happy to see me. But that's okay, no hard feelings. Let's just say I boarded this train on a hunch. I'm still investigating the case from last night, you know? We came into some new evidence and... It pointed you to this train? Wait, don't tell me. Is the killer on board? Whoa, 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 easy now. I'm not saying that. Granted, I'm not saying that. But no, that's not specifically why I'm here. We have reason to believe there's a connection between this train and the case. So rather than let opportunity pass me by, here I am. Hey, No.A, you don't think the woman I met has something to do with Daltrey's case, do you? Yeah, I do. I don't know. Can't hurt to ask him about it, though. He's the killer. He, honestly, so, like, anytime we've talked to him since, he's been, like, really friendly and laid back. But the very first, like, CG we saw of him, he looked kind of scary. So maybe it's all a ruse. Hey, Detective, what else have you learned about the case? I really can't tell you much. Things have gotten a bit complicated. Though, I guess I could at least talk about the things we've announced publicly. Well, alright, I'll at least tell you this. Also, he's a yapper. We ID'd the victim overnight. Turns out he was a Ganbrican immigrant named Otto Keller. As far as we can tell, he was nobody special. Just one of thousands of immigrants among the population. No criminal record, nothing suspicious. A Ganbrican immigrant named Otto Keller, huh? I wasn't gonna tell you this, but I feel like I owe you an explanation for why I kicked you off the scene last night. Right before I asked you to leave, we found something on the street that changed the tone of our investigation significantly. A small bullet. A bullet? Does that mean... Mm-hmm. And upon closer examination of the window fragments, we determined a gunshot is likely what shattered the glass. No gun was found at the scene, so there must have been someone else in that hotel room last night. Oh, hello, parentheses. Hi, baby. What is it? Oh, do you need your litter scooped? Someone else has been doing some pooping. Just a moment. Finally got through the week. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hard to say for sure what happened in there. All we know is that the victim, Otto, didn't make it out alive, and somebody else got away. A Ganbrica. Hi, Crunchy. We're talking to this detective, and he's like, I shouldn't tell you about this case that I'm following, but also I'm going to tell you everything about it. So, Otto Keller was an immigrant from Ganbrica? That's right. You know about Ganbrica, don't you? Of course we do. It's an important part of what we're studying. Vendrica and Ganbrica used to be one country, which for decades was under military occupation. At the end of the Vendrican Revolution, the country was split between the East and the West. The West side gained its independence as Vendrica, and the East side remains under occupation as Ganbrica to this day. Wow, you really know your stuff. I can't be too specific, but Let's just say we have reason to believe Otto Keller was connected to this train. Here to find out why. Get a feeling of Phoenix, right? Yeah. This is a new game, but it's meant to be like a love letter to like mystery VNs on the DS. And it's very apparent. So Otto obviously had like a ticket for the train. I don't think I've seen any woman fitting that description. Why do you ask? Oh, it's a long story. I just haven't been able to find her since this morning, and nobody I've asked seems to remember seeing her. Missing woman, huh? That's peculiar. Well, I'll keep an eye out for her. I plan on speaking to just about everyone on this train, so sure I'll see her eventually. Man, a couple dead bodies, a missing woman. What's going on these days? Yeah, man, it's nuts. Wait, what did he just say? A couple? A couple dead bodies? More than one? Detective, what do you mean by a couple of dead bodies? Huh? What? Did I say that? Yes, detective, you did. I heard it too. Alright, you got me. Curse my big mouth. Fine, I'll tell you. This morning, we discovered something that has turned this whole case on its head. Another murder victim. Oh my god. No way. Another victim? At about 5 o'clock this morning, a lawyer named Edison Maxwell was found dead in his home with a knife in his back. It was a very strange crime scene. Nothing appeared to have been stolen, nor was there any sign of a struggle. Just poor Maxwell, face first in his dinner plate. Oh, that's just awful. Maybe he committed suicide by stabbing himself in the back. I agree. Such a waste of a good prime rib. I wouldn't shed a tear for old Maxwell, honestly. Rumors have floated for years about him. Blackmail, forging evidence, financial scams, you name it. We were never able to nail him on anything, unfortunately. And now I guess we never will. Bummer, right? Oh my god, it was him. He did it. He's the killer. Bun was right. Okay, so somebody else was murdered, but what does that have to do with this case? We have 2 victims now. Okay. Detective Daltrey. Guess I should talk to the bartender. Oh, him? I was just getting a beer. Aren't you working? What's that supposed to mean? Jeez. Are all American college students this uptight? It's just one drink. I intend to speak to everyone on the train eventually as part of my investigation. He's a bit of an odd guy. Gives me the creeps if I'm being honest. Oh, there we go. I'm glad you asked. So after a tiny bit of digging, we discovered Maxwell actually had a housekeeper. And his name was Otto Keller. The victim from the hotel. It's too early to say whether or not Keller was involved in Maxwell's murder, but, well, it sure is too strange to be a coincidence, isn't it? Okay. Now I think we've gotten everything we can out of him, so maybe discuss? Doesn't seem like he knows anything about her, but the new evidence in the case is fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, and a little eerie, honestly. Seems like it's even more serious than we realized. We should probably leave him to his investigation. I don't want to distract him. Keller! They Kell! He's a Keller! Otto the Keller. Hello, parentheses. What is it, baby? Are you a Keller? Meow. Hi. That's just about all we know at this point. Huh, how about that? Eh? How about what? I said I couldn't tell you much, but I kinda told you a whole lot, didn't I? Oops! He's mewing. Well, whatever, it's fine. I trust you too. Just don't share anything I just told you, okay? Or can you hear parentheses? Come here, baby. He feels, yeah, he feels Adachi-like. Come here, baby. Feces. Come on, come here. Don't just meow at me, come on. We won't, detective, thank you. I should get back to work. I have a lot of people to speak to and not a lot of time. So with that, I bid you farewell. Good luck finding your mystery woman. What do you think we should do now, No.A? I think it's about time we talk to the bartender. Oh, this guy is kind of scary. What can I get you? Oh, nothing for me if you don't mind. We wanted to ask you a few questions. Hello again. Ah, yes, the girl. Ask away. Butler-looking guy from SpongeBob. Drinks! Oh my god, look how many fucking bottles of Jägermeister they have up there. That's absurd. What kind of bar is this? We have a varied selection of both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages here. Our tea in particular is quite popular. Would you like something? I'm a Jägermeister hater. So, no! You can have exactly enough, which is none! You want to know about me? I mix drinks, I sell them, and then I watch. You watch? To make sure my customers are enjoying them, of course. Daltrey was right, this guy gives me the creeps. That man said he was a detective. Is that true? Yeah, he's investigating a murder case. Murder, huh? I see. There was no woman. The girl came here by herself. Are you sure? Our drink selection is quite a bit more varied than what you see on display here. I should hope so. Many take interest in the various wines we have available, much of which is produced by a famous movie director. I heard he's funding his next film project almost entirely with the proceeds from his winery, as he couldn't secure funding any other way. Why we carry his products in such high volume, I couldn't say. Perhaps someone in the train company is a fan. He's poisoning! He's also a killer! Oh my god, what if this is like Orient Express and everyone is a killer? Cash register looks ancient. He's lying again, No.A. I swear she was here. I believe you, it's just, why would he lie? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna change his mind, so maybe we should try asking him about something else. Maybe, but I kinda wanna keep pressing him. What if I just keep going? The girl came to me, bought 1 cup of tea, drank it, and left. Only 2 other customers have ordered drinks today. If anyone else had gotten a drink with the girl, I'd know. Oh, it's a wharf train! Oh, fuck. What if I just keep asking? There was no woman. There was no woman. There was no woman. No, okay. It's not happening. It's been a slow day. I remember each transaction very clearly. The girl ordered a cup of tea. Sometime after she left, a woman came in and ordered a glass of wine. And just a moment ago, that man calling himself a detective ordered a beer. That's all. 3 drinks, no more, no less. Are you sure you're not forgetting any? My, such little faith in my recollection. See for yourself. This cash register keeps track of every transaction I make per day. The number goes up for each individual drink sold, and it quite clearly says 3. So he's saying this cash register tracks how many drinks he sold, huh? Let me take a look at this. He's right, it says 3. Well, okay, so we know 3 drinks were sold. 1 to Daltrey, and 1 to some other woman that got a glass of wine. I wonder. Can you describe the woman who ordered the glass of wine? If you must know. She was a very glamorous woman in a sparkling purple dress. She was quite rude and boisterous. That doesn't sound anything like the woman Emma described, so I guess I wasn't her. I know what you're thinking, No.A, but there's no way that was her. Besides, both of us drank tea together. We didn't have any wine. Tea, huh? So, you serve tea here, yeah? Our tea is a very special blend made of ingredients native to Vendreka. It is well known for its delicate flavor, minty aroma, and its strength. Many experience a soporific effect when they drink too much, and subsequently report quite vivid dreams. Tell me, girl, did you experience such a phenomenon? That's, well, yes, I did take a nap shortly after drinking it, but I thought so. Even a small dose would be likely to cause drowsiness in a girl of your height and weight. Though, I must admit, a dream so vivid you believe it was real, creating a woman in your mind. That, for me, is new, and will require further research. I lied down. Be right back. Go lie down. Just what kinds of experiments is this man running? What exactly did you mean by research? The tea I serve is my own concoction. I've dedicated my life to the pursuit of creating exotic beverages. Therefore, when I create new formulas, they require testing. My customers are my subjects. Is that legal? What exactly are you putting in these drinks? Relax. It's just tea. I'm not a pharmacist. My drinks are harmless and delicious. Would you like one? It's not. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. No thank you. So be it. I've heard enough of this. I'm gonna go for a walk. I just need to clear my head a bit, I think. A murder case. Very intriguing. 3 drinks, just 1 was to her. Such a vivid dream. Fascinating. Emma left. Okay, Do I also leave? Comment about the tea seems to have really bothered her. What if it was just a dream? No, there's just no way Emma would confuse a dream with reality. Think, what else can I ask this guy about? That's right, the other witnesses. Emma said there was an old man and a pair of guys in polos, right? Yes, I remember the men you speak of. The two men in polos left about an hour ago. They ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to them. The old man also ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to him as well. He's been gone for quite some time. Is there anything else you can tell me about them? The men in polos were having quite a lively and irritating conversation. What about, I cannot say. The old man, however... Well, I shouldn't speculate. I'll just say he struck me as a tad out of place. Out of place? What does that mean? I think that's just about all I'm gonna get out of this guy. I wonder where Emma went. Probably best not to bother her for now. The only other thing left to check is the couple Emma said she ran into with the woman on her way here earlier. They were in a cabin near the observation car, right? Maybe I'll go check it out. Yeah, he kills because he knows he's gonna die soon and he wants to take everyone else with him. Oh. Well, I've checked every other cabin. This has to be the one. Come on, there has to be something. Wait, I recognize that voice. Emma? Oh, hi Noah, what brings you here? What if she's the killer? I was just investigating. Oh, cool. Me, too. Are you going through these people's things? What? What? No, it's not what it looks like, Noah. You see, this is the cabin that couple I mentioned was in, right? I was going to talk to them again, but they weren't here, and, you know, the door was open, so... Okay, fine, it's exactly what it looks like. But Noah, I swear these two are hiding something. Yeah, this train is so fancy. When me and that woman were on our way to the lounge car, the couple in this cabin gave us a really strange look. Like they were surprised. Maybe they were just homophobic. I'm certain I recognized her. Oh no, I know I shouldn't be doing this. It's just, I'm just looking for any evidence that she exists at all. It wasn't just a dream, I'm sure of it. Okay, I'll help you look, but let's make this quick before we get caught. Are you sure? I feel bad for dragging you into this. Let's just hurry up before they come back. Okay. Woohoo! Let's... take this guy's hat. I shouldn't take that. But what if you did? Pills! You want the bottle of aspirin? Do you have a headache, Noah? Oh, no, I'm fine. Probably isn't a clue. I guess I should be checking stuff. Instead of taking. Is this a top hat? You know, there were a lot of men wearing hats like this in Vendrika, weren't there? It was like we time traveled back to the 1940s. I think it's cute. Men should go back to wearing hats in America, don't you think? Sure. But doesn't this hat look a little, I don't know, stupid? You should try it on. I bet you'd look great. I think we should hurry up and find some real evidence instead. Okay, you're right. But also, you're no fun. America, yeah. Hello, hello. Looks like a bottle of aspirin. Are these cards? Looks like a deck of playing cards. Just a potted plant. A jewelry box. Oh my, I wonder what kind of jewelry is in here. Could be worth a fortune. Kinda careless to just leave this out in the open. Yeah, they're lucky it's just us in here and not actual thieves. Shouldn't be here either, Emma. Wait, what? No.A, what are you doing? Don't just open it. I didn't. The train hit a bump or something. It opened on its own. Oh, is that right? I'm serious. But, you know, now that it's open, I guess we could take a quick look. More cards? This isn't jewelry. Bunch of random playing cards? Do you think they came from the deck on the table there? 999 looks different from what I remember. Hi, Deanne. Maybe, but what are they doing in the jewelry case? I don't know, but it's awfully strange. I wonder if there's something significant about these cards in particular. Oh yeah, that makes sense. He's got a top hat, and he has a fancy wife/assistant. He's probably a magician. No.A, make a note of which cards are in the case. Maybe it'll come in handy later. Can't imagine this will be helpful, but alright, sure, whatever makes you happy, Emma. Alright, done. Now, let's close this back up just to be safe. I feel like later he's gonna do a magic trick, and then he's gonna like reveal... Oh, this is shining. He's gonna reveal one of the cards in the case, and then he's gonna be like, whoa, and I'm gonna be like, I know what you did. Couch looks pretty cozy, Is it just me, or is there something shiny in between the cushions? Let's take a look. Oh my god, is this the ring? Is this the ring from... But the ring on the intro is blue. A wedding ring, maybe? Must belong to one of them. You think so? I don't know. I have a hard time believing a married person would drop their ring so carelessly. We literally just met a guy that dropped his wallet so carelessly. Maybe we should take a closer look at it. Alright, let's take a closer look at this ring here. Looks like there's an engraving on the inside. It's in a language I don't recognize, though. Let's sell the ring, Emma. We're college students, we need money. Let me see. I think this is in Vendrika's native language. But Vendrika is an English-speaking country, isn't it? Yes, but historically, before the country's occupation, it had its own language that the majority of the citizens spoke. It's sort of obsolete now, though. Whoa, colonialism. Wonder what it says. Look at the size of that bed. I can't believe this even fits on the train. It's a painting of a young couple in a garden. Oh, what a beautiful painting. Such a passionate depiction of young love. The brush strokes make it look impressionistic. This was probably painted in the late 1800s or early 1900s. Since when were you such an art enthusiast? Oh, I'm not really. I just took an art history course my freshman year as a breadth requirement. It was fun though, and now I can trick people into thinking I'm super cultured whenever I see fine art, hehe. Well, you could have fooled me. Sell the painting too, Emma. Sell everything in here. Kind of an odd place for a mirror, but it sure does look fancy. Oh, I know what we should do. Let's show this ring to Professor Martin. I'm sure he could translate it for us. We're just stealing it. We're just taking it. What if the couple finds out we took it? Oh, come on, No.A. It was wedged in between two couch cushions. They probably didn't even know it was there. If it turns out it's theirs, we'll just return it later and say we found it somewhere else on the train. It'll be fine. I have to know what this ring says. It might be our only clue. All right, I'll hold on to it. Let's get out of here, quick. Oh shit. It reminds me of Monster and Gundam. Yeah, it has a very Urasawa-esque style. Who's the guy that did Monster? Uh-oh. Poirot. Hello, sir. We were just leaving. We got lost and, what's with this guy? Isn't he gonna say anything? Monty, dear, can you get me an aspirin? My head is pounding. What's this? We have guests. Oh, hello again. Oh, it's you. Didn't I already tell you I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about? What are you doing in our cabin? That's, you see, we just, What's that, dear? You're saying you invited these two into our cabin? I was gonna say punch out. Who is that? Oh, is that a guy from that superhero game? Huh? Oh, Monty, what am I going to do with you? Surely you could at least be a bit more discerning when selecting guests. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, did he just cover for us? I don't know why he would, but thanks, Monty. No need to Google him, that's him on screen. We're sorry to bother you, but would you mind if we asked you a couple of questions? We're trying to solve a mystery. Ooh. Huh. I really am in no mood for an interrogation. Monty dear, where is that aspirin? Monty, please, where's the aspirin? I simply cannot stand this headache. So these are the people who can afford this ridiculous room. It must be absolutely loaded. Wonder what this guy's deal is. He's being awfully dramatic about this headache. That necklace screams it's gonna be evidence. Yeah, it's very distinct. Is she okay? You don't remember where you put the bottle? Oh, Monty, what am I supposed to do? Wait, I know where you put the bottle. Can I help? Didn't we see an aspirin bottle in here a minute ago? Boop. That man is not real. Well, yeah, what if he's a puppet and she's like a ventriloquist puppeteer? Just give this to her before she collapses. We found the aspirin bottle. You did? Quickly, give it to me. Oh, you're a lifesaver. What would I have done without you? I don't know, look a little to your left, maybe? Oh, I'm feeling better already. I suppose looks aren't everything. You were actually somewhat helpful. You said you wanted to ask us some questions, yes? I suppose we can spare some of our time, but please, make it quick. My name is Veda, and this is my husband, Monty. What do you want? Can I just show her the ring? That's so funny. Hold on, I'm gonna save. Hey, did either of you two lose a wedding ring? We found this in one of the train cars, and... Lose a wedding ring? Don't be ridiculous, dear. Monty and I would never be so careless with the symbol of our eternal love. Nor would I ever be caught dead with a ring that cheap. Whoever bought that must have gotten it from a homeless person outside the jewelry store. If Monty proposed to me with that disgraceful piece of junk, I'd have dumped him on the spot. Of course, Monty would never have done such a thing. He knows what I'm worth. Isn't that right, darling? His 5 o'clock shadow is bothering me? No, it's cool. He can't shave because the mirror is in like a corner above the couch. This woman seems like a real piece of work. His outfit sure is Interesting. Why isn't he saying anything? Monty, was it? So, what do you do, Miss Veda? What do I do? What an insipid question. A woman of my stature has no need to work for a living. It would be embarrassing. Not that the two of you would understand. You both look distinctly middle class. This is exhausting. My husband and I are going on holiday to London. Monty doesn't like flying, so we're taking the train. Hey, Veda, did you by any chance get a glass of wine in the lounge car earlier? What's it to you if I had a glass of wine? Can't I have a drink without being under surveillance? Make sure he's alive. He nodded before. He's okay. I'm sorry, I was just, curious. If you must know. Yes, I ordered a glass of white wine, the finest Chardonnay they had on offer. That dreadful bug-eyed bartender tried to offer me some other swill, but I simply won't drink anything else. I already told the young lady. Monty and I haven't any idea what she's talking about. What are these two hiding? Isn't this such a lovely painting? A passionate romance, quite befitting of my husband and I. Also, she's not wearing a ring. Yeah, I agree. It's very impressionistic, right? What an unsophisticated observation. Those who know nothing should say nothing. But it is, isn't it? Emma? It is, but it doesn't sound very convincing when you say it. I can't take much more of this. I got an achievement. Display lack of artistic sophistication. I should tread carefully around this jewelry box. Are you trying to look in the mirror? Well, you probably should. Your hair is awfully greasy. I can't believe you walk around like that. Oh no, is it really? I knew I should have used more shampoo this morning. Do you remember seeing Emma earlier? Oh, is that her name? Other than the time she so rudely interrupted our lunch to interrogate us with nonsensical questions, no, I can't say I do. But, oh, do you disagree? Are you calling me a liar, young lady? No, ma'am, I'm sorry. I think she's the killer. I think she also kills. It's all right, dear. It isn't your fault you weren't taught any manners as a child. I forgive you! Ignore her, Emma. We have no idea what she's talking about. She has great hair. People with great hair can still slay. Friend's hair is gonna be invaded by the Americans with how much oil it has. Monty, everything okay? You haven't spoken since you got here. You're wasting your time, dear. Monty doesn't speak. He doesn't speak? Correct. Monty prefers to leave all the talking to me. Isn't that right, darling? If he doesn't speak, then how do I know what he's thinking? Dear, when you've been in a relationship as long as us two, you don't need words to understand each other. Monty and I are a team. Perhaps someday you'll learn what it means to be truly in love like the two of us. I wonder how much her idea of true love involves expensive jewelry. He's an animatronic. Monty and I are well known in Vendrick and high society. I wouldn't expect a couple of obvious tourists like you two to understand. Okay. Monty, what do you do for a living? It's none of your business how my husband makes his money. Ignore him, Monty. All right, that's enough. It's getting late. Monty and I need to get ready for bed. Did we answer your questions to your satisfaction? Will you leave us alone now? Gonna go to bed now. Never trust anyone. Turn them all into... Yeah, they're all guilty. Have a good sleep. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Miss Veda. You're quite welcome. It's not often I'm this generous with my time, you know. You should feel lucky. Oh, we do, Miss Veda. Very lucky indeed. Plant evidence. Don't be snarky now. It's quite unbecoming of a young lady like yourself. Now both of you out! I don't know about you, but I think I'm starting to get a headache now. Are you alright, Emma? I'm sorry we didn't get much more information. It's okay, No.A. We didn't leave completely empty-handed, right? Yeah, the ring. Let's go talk to Professor Martin before it gets too late. If nothing else, he can at least help us translate the engraving. Oh, and No.A., let's not mention anything about the missing woman. I don't want to burden him with it, too. You're so suspicious. You're the killer. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he seemed a bit tired lately. We should try not to disturb him for too long. Oh, he's tired? He's the killer. Sure, no problem. Professor Martin, he's probably reading in his cabin or something. What if he's dead? Yes, who is it? Oh, he's alive. Oh, Emma, No.A., come in. Come in. I haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing? We're good. How about you? Have you been enjoying the ride? Yeah, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me the chance to catch up on some reading and the time to grade some papers for my other classes. Why don't you both have a seat? We haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear your thoughts on our trip. Sure, come on, No.A. Yeah, sure. I guess the ring can wait a bit. So, what did the two of you think of our trip? Did you have a nice time? Oh, it was wonderful. Vendrika's so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I always felt my country's natural beauty was among its greatest strengths. And you, No.A., what did you think of your time in Vendrika? Oh, yeah, I agree, it was beautiful. And those hot dogs were unreal! Ah, yes. Well, I hope you know I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. This trip was more than just a vacation, after all. Ugh, bad answer. You can count on us, Professor. I've already begun drafting my paper, and I'm sure No.A. has as well. Yeah. Professor, can I ask you something about Vendrika? It's for my paper. Yes, of course. What would you like to know? Before your trip, you emphasized to No.A. and I the importance of the Vendrikan Revolution. But when we visited the Vendrikan History Museum, there was barely any material about it on display at all. It's true that some 40 years ago, the country we now call Vendrika was split in two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendrika, and the east side, now called Ganbrika, remaining under military occupation, correct? Yes, that's correct. This period of Vendrikan history seems so critical. Shouldn't it have been more of a focus of the exhibit? A very astute question, Emma. Truth be told, I hope that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. For all of Vendrika's virtues, the reality is that my country is something of a troubled past, of which the revolution was a part. I should know. After all, I was there. Did you participate in the revolution, Professor? Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard not to get swept up in all of the activity. The revolution's goals were admirable. We wished to be free from the occupation that had plagued us for centuries. And regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. Our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to compromise. Though it's this compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split in two, Vendrica has prospered. Quality of life is better than it has ever been. The citizens live well and are happy, but the same cannot be said of Gambrica. In the intervening years, Gambrica has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but violence and poverty are the norm for its people. The compromise was never supposed to be the end. Gambrica's independence was always intended to come close behind, but truth is, in pursuit of peace and independence, Vendrica abandoned Gambrica. And to this day, the prevailing viewpoint on the subject is to look the other way. It's unbelievable. And of course, not all Vendricans choose to live in ignorance. In recent years, oh, hello, parentheses. Yes, I see you, baby. Many of the country's leaders have worked to make Vendrica a welcoming place for Gambrican refugees. Among them is Senator Gordon, my old friend. Oh yeah, it was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendrica to visit, right? This trip wouldn't have happened without him. That's correct. My, I hadn't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit. You know, I've been wondering, why didn't you move to America, Professor? Well, as much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature, as well as teaching. After finishing my undergraduate degree, I promptly moved to London to continue my studies. Come here, Theses. Come on, you can jump up. Come here. There you go. I eventually accepted a teaching position at the University of London, and was later offered further opportunities in America. Next thing I knew, I'd been away from home for nearly 40 years. How time flies. Anyway, since I've been gone, I've of course kept up with the political situation in my home country. Wait, so the revolution happened and then he immediately left? Suspicious. Thought it would be illuminating for you both to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes with a price, and for Vendrica, that price was Gambrica. Never forget that it's our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our neighbors, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to welcome Gambrican refugees into Vendrica with open arms. And I dream of a day that reunification of our countries can be realized. Wow. Political situation in Vendrica is more complicated than I thought. Of course Emma picked up on it right away. She's so much more perceptive than I am. It's no wonder Martin likes her so much. Meanwhile, all I can think of to say is how I like these stupid hot dogs. Such an idiot. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, is this a photo album on the table, Professor? Oh, yeah, I was just looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vendrica. Suppose I was right around your age. Do you mind if we take a look? Not at all, though. These photos are so old, I wonder if you'll even recognize me. Yeah, I think we recognize you, bro. It's gotta be him, right? Wow, don't tell me. Is this you, Professor, in the middle? Very perceptive, Emma. Yes, that's me. Your hair is the same. You don't look that much different. Your hair's just a little messier now. Damn, she beat me to it. Who are the other two people in the photo? On the left is Senator Gordon, though back then he was just a political science student. And next to me on the right is our old friend Mayer, another literature student. Oh, did you visit Mayer on the trip as well? He's probably dead. In a sense, yes. Oh yeah, he visited his grave. Mayor was killed about a year after this photo was taken, during an uprising. Oh my, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's alright. It's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respects. He was a great friend, and I'm glad I knew him when I did. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifices. It is, of course, important to fight for our ideals, but in practice, revolution is a violent business. And I pray that none of my students will ever have to experience anything like it. Damn. Martin's really been through a lot, hasn't he? Well, it's getting rather late. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Thank you for talking with me, you two. Hope the conversation was illuminating. Thanks, Professor. Have a good night. Wait, Emma, we had something we wanted to show Professor Martin, right? That's right. I almost completely forgot. What's this? You have something to show me? Ring. Hey, Professor, we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but we think it's in Ventrican, so we're not sure what it says. Would you be able to translate it for us? A ring? Sure, let me take a look. Well, you're right, this is definitely Ventrican, though the style of the engraving suggests an Eastern influence. If I had to guess, I'd say this ring comes from Gambrica. The engraving says, "To my beloved, A.K." To my beloved, Armor King. Didn't Emma say the woman she met had a name that began with A? You said you found this on the train? It appears to be a wedding ring. Quite a devastating thing to lose. Yeah, we've been trying to find who it belongs to. Well, whoever is this ring's owner, they can't have gone far. We'll have plenty of time to search for them tomorrow. Can I have the ring back, Professor? Oh, yes, of course. Oyasuminasai. Hey, Noah, how about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we found out today. Sure. Why is Martin's cabin so much nicer than mine? Because I'm a college student. I mean, this is like an insanely nice cabin still. So much has happened today, I can hardly keep track of it all in my head. Tell me about it. Maybe we should go everything we found out today, see where we're at? Good idea. Oh, I know. How about I quiz you? Quiz me? What do you mean? Yeah, why not? I want to see if you've really been paying attention. Yeah, I mean, do I have to? Oh, come on, Noah. It'll be fun. Just let me know when you're ready. It's fine if you want to relax for a bit before we get into it, though. Am I ready? Yeah, bring it on. All right, let's start at the beginning. I met a woman in the observation car this morning. We shared a drink in the lounge car, then agreed to meet for lunch, but when I tried to find her a few hours later, she was missing, and everyone I spoke to acted like she never existed in the first place. So I came to you for help. We decided we tried to find her and went to the lounge car to look for clues. The first thing we did was run into Detective Daltrey. Right, that was a surprise. He's continuing his investigation from last night, the murder at the hotel. Do you remember what he said the name of the victim was? Otto Keller. Yup, that's right. The man who was killed at the hotel was a Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Apparently, there was some connection between him and this train. But that isn't even the craziest part. It turns out Otto Keller was also working as a housekeeper for another man who was found dead early this morning. Some shady lawyer named Edison Maxwell. He was alone at his dinner with a knife in his back. I wonder what all of this has to do with the train. Kinda scares me, honestly. What about you? What do you think about the detective's case? Curious about the bullet. Yeah, before they couldn't confirm anyone else was involved, but after finding the bullet. Seems likely that bullet is what shattered the window, but they didn't find a gun at the scene, so... Someone must have been in the room with Otto last night. At any rate, Daltrey didn't seem to know anything about the missing woman, so we talked to the bartender next. That creep was insistent that his experimental tea blend made me hallucinate the woman's existence. I thought I was going crazy. To be honest, Emma, you did go a little crazy. What with sneaking into someone else's room and all. That's not funny, No.A. I'm not proud of that, you know. And besides, you're skipping ahead. Bartender told us he'd only sold 3 drinks this morning, which was confirmed by the cash register's records. Remember what drinks he said were ordered? 1 tea, 1 wine, and 1 beer. Exactly. He said I got a cup of tea, but only one, and that I was by myself. He said a different woman got a glass of wine, which we later learned was Veda, and that Detective Daltrey got a beer. So that's all 3 drinks accounted for, and none left for the missing woman to have had. It makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Veda, I was certain that her and Monty saw me and the woman on our way to the lounge car earlier. After leaving the lounge car, I went back to their cabin to talk to them again, but they weren't there. And you decided to let yourself in. Correct. Then you joined me, and we searched their cabin for clues, which led us to a lost wedding ring. Can you recall exactly where we found the ring? Exactly. It was wedged between the cushions in their cabin's couch. Wonder how it got there. Had an engraving in Ventrican, so we thought we'd ask Martin to translate it for us, but before we could leave, Veda and Monty came back. Yeah, I have so many thoughts about our conversation with them, I don't even know where to start. Well, what did you think? Did anything in our conversation with them strike you as interesting or noteworthy? Yeah, why did Monty cover for us? Yeah, it's almost like he was covering for us. We'd have been in big trouble if he didn't. Hi, parentheses. I really want to know more about him. He seems so mysterious. Veda wouldn't even let us know what he does for a living. I mean, he's probably a magician, right? At any rate, Veda denied ever seeing the woman, as expected. She kicked us out, and that was that. And then finally, we talked to Professor Martin. He told us all about Ventrica's complicated political history, how the East and West were split during the Revolution, and how Ventrica has prospered while their neighbors in Gambrica suffer. He also showed us an old picture of him and his friends from college days. So hard to believe he was our age once. He was pictured with 2 of his friends. Do you remember the name of the one on the right? Mayor. Yeah, it was Mayor. He was apparently killed during the Revolution. Must have been so hard for Martin to lose his friend like that. Anyway, before we left, we had Martin translate the engraving on the ring for us. So, for my last question, what were the words on the initials on the ring? It said, "To my beloved." What? Armor King. Yep, that was it. To my beloved, AK. So, where does this leave us? Well, I know that the woman's name began with an A, so I suppose it's possible that she's the AK written on this ring. Can you remember if she was wearing a wedding ring when you met her? No, I don't remember. But if we operate under the assumption that this is her ring, that means at some point she lost it in Veda and Monty's cabin. I definitely got the sense that Veda was hiding something from us. I wouldn't put it past someone like her to lie. We still don't have all that much to go on, though. At this point, the ring is the only clue. Yeah, but at least it's something, right? You know, No.A, for a minute there, I really thought I was going crazy. I thought maybe that creepy bartender was right, and it was just a vivid dream. If I'm being honest, I'm still not entirely sure what to believe, but... Well, that ring gives me some hope at least. It may turn out that this was all a waste of time, but as long as there's a small chance she's real, I don't want to stop searching until I'm sure she's okay. Thank you for helping me today, No.A. I'm so sorry I dragged you into this. I understand if you don't want to pursue it any further. You should really be using this time to plan your term paper. I know I shouldn't distract you anymore, so I think I'll... First thing tomorrow morning, we should try to find the other 3 witnesses. You said there was an old man and 2 men in polos that should have seen you and this woman together, correct? Yeah, that's right. The bartender confirmed to me that they were there, so I think we're bound to run into them at some point. We should keep an eye on Veda and Monty too. Like you said, if that is her ring, then those 2 must know more than they're letting on. For now though, I think we should get some sleep. I have a feeling tomorrow's gonna be a long day, so we'll want to be nice and rested. Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds great. What's so funny? You know, you've really changed a lot since we first met. Have I? Mm-hmm. I know it's only been a few years, but you've really grown up in that time, you know? To think you were just barely out of high school when I started tutoring you at the writing center. Oh no, anything but this. Come on, will you stop? You're barely a year older than me. I know. You just always seemed like such a baby to me back then. Please, make it stop. I'm getting child-zoned. I'm sorry, that probably sounds so patronizing. My point is just, it's been a long time since then, and well... Oh, I don't know, you've just come a long way, you know? I guess. It doesn't really feel like it, though. I don't think Martin thinks that highly of me, if I'm being honest. What makes you say that? I don't know, I just don't think I've impressed him at all. Not like you. I wouldn't worry about it, No.A. He just hasn't known you long enough. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. I know he can be pretty unforgiving, but I truly believe he's the best teacher I've ever had. I want you to learn as much from him as I have. I just know that your term paper is going to blow him away. Really, I believe in you. Thanks, Emma. I'll see you in the morning, No.A. Bright and early, we don't have a moment to lose. She's waiting for us to find her after all. Good night. Night. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. What do you see in me, Emma? She acts like she's my mom, so proud of her little student, it's humiliating. What am I even doing here? Why do I let Emma talk me into this? I'm completely out of my depth. Martin can see right through me. He can tell I'm nothing like her. Everything comes so easily to her. Never a problem she can't solve. Faces everything with that same confident, cheery attitude. It's so... annoying. To my beloved, AK. Emma won't let you down. Chapter 3. And that's where we will wrap up for today. Because I have to go to work soon, and also I haven't played a game where I've had to talk this much in a while. My voice hurts. How to save? E? No, that's my notes. Shift. Eh? Oh, maybe I have to have control? That's my notes. That's my options. Eh? We have a problem. Okay, I guess we can play a bit of chapter 3. It's only 9. It's the ring. It's missing, No.A. It's missing? Yes. I put it on my bedside table right before I went to sleep, but when I woke up, it was gone. Are you sure you didn't drop it? Could it have fallen on the floor? I thought so too, but I've been looking all over my cabin for almost an hour. I swear it's like it just disappeared. No.A, what are we gonna do? That was our only evidence. We have nothing to go on now. Hold on, Emma. Even if we don't have the ring, we still know what was written on it, and we still have some leads to chase. Let's not panic. We can still continue investigating without the ring. Maybe you're right. Oh, it's just so frustrating. How could I have lost it? This is really weird. Emma wouldn't be so careless as to lose something as important as that ring. Is it possible someone took it while she was sleeping? Who even knew she had it other than Martin and Veda and Monty? Let's not worry about it right now. We only have 2 days left to investigate, so we need to cover as much ground as we can. You're right. I'm sorry, we need to focus. Where do you think we should start today? Good question. Well, we still have 3 potential witnesses to question. The 2 guys in polos and the old man. Said they were with you in the lounge car around this time yesterday, so maybe we'll find one of them there now. We should talk to Veda and Monty again, too. I'm not exactly sure what else we can ask them, but we know they must be hiding something, right? Okay, I'll let you decide what we do first. How about this? If we ever aren't sure what to do next, we can come back here and talk it over. I have a feeling today's going to be a busy day, so don't feel bad if you need to take a break for a little while. Okay, let's get moving. Alrighty. Boop. Whoa. Well, thanks for hanging out while we checked out this game. It's really... They've nailed the vibe they were going for. I think it's really interesting. I don't know if I'll stream more of it, but I'll definitely be continuing it off stream. But I had been keeping an eye on it while it was in development, so I wanted to show people it because it's cool looking. But yeah, for now I have to go to work. I have to do my job. But I hope you all have good times today and stay safe. Look both ways before crossing the road, and I'll catch you later. Bye.